are talking about resolutions and how to keep them beyond the first 2 weeks of January. And this morning, Michelle Segar, PhD and nationally recognized motivational speaker from U of M, joins us in the studio. Good morning.
Nice to be here.
We're glad you're here. Thank you for coming in on the holiday.
Sure.
So, making resolutions, like, for instance, weight loss, how do you keep them?
Well, most people make weight loss resolutions at the new year, but the secret and trick is you have to go beneath the weight loss to the actual behaviors that are going to create what you want, which is weight loss and sustainability. So I advise people to start focusing on behaviors like exercise. If exercise is necessary to lose weight and sustain it, and changing our dietary habits are what lead to our ultimate outcome, let's focus on those and learn how to make them an integral and permanent part of our lives.
So it's one thing to say, I resolve to lose 25 pounds in the next 3 months or something. It's another thing entirely to actually make that happen, because we often go about it the wrong way.
That's exactly right. And in fact, our research at the University of Michigan suggests that making your goal for a behavior like exercise to be weight loss shoots women, especially women, in the foot for staying motivated to do it. There are other reasons for starting a behavior like exercise that are actually much more motivational.
Okay, so instead of saying 25 pounds, you know, I'm going to exercise to lose that 25 pounds, I'm going to exercise to what?
To feel good in the moment. We haven't been taught to think about exercise as a way that can immediately enhance our daily life. We know that exercise lifts our mood, it energizes us, and that helps us do everything we care about better. So that makes it much more motivating than a distant reward that we may never achieve, like preventing cancer one day.
Well, that sounds like that would be you know, applicable to any situation. Like if for instance, you know, you wanted to work out, if you're a guy, to look all buff and, you know, cut, you might not get there. But if you think, well, this one workout routine is actually going to make me feel good for that day.
That's exactly right. We know, research shows that people are much more motivated by the rewards they will immediately experience rather than the rewards we have to wait for. So if people can link their New Year's resolutions and the behaviors they're trying to achieve through their resolutions to today, and how it's going to improve both how they feel and how those feelings are going to improve everything else they do, that's the recipe for success.
So, like that Julia Child movie, I'm going to go through the entire Julia Child cookbook. That's very daunting to think about that long term, but if you just think, today I'm going to make a Julia Child recipe, and it's going to be good, bam. And then the next day, and the next day, and pretty soon it's a week, it's a month.
Breaking it down into small, realistic steps is crucial. Our lives are so hectic, we don't have time to fit in anything that's important anymore. We can only fit in what's essential. So we have to make the behaviors like exercise something that feels essential to our daily lives.
What other tips can we look forward to?
Well, one thing that is very important for people to do to sustain the resolutions or the behaviors is that they need to strategize ahead of time about what potentially is going to derail their plans. And we don't think about resolutions and behaviors in this way, but the reality is we have to go from the abstract to the concrete to be successful. And if you want to start exercising every day or changing your diets every day, you need to understand what is going to get in your way and then pre-plan for that so that you're ready to prevent those things from happening.
Do we have the long-term plans on the full screen? Are we going to do that, or we'll put those on my Fox? Okay, all right, we already had them. All right, so we'll also have that information on our website. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
All right, smile. What a nice smile on New Year's Day. See, I resolved to say nice things like that in the new year.